And you've even got a movie theater with a TV that pops down with surround sound from the Bang & Olufsen. Before we get into this whole thing, let me tell you a little something about Majesty. This is the crown jewel of the Palm Beach Boat Show. Its parent company, Gulfcraft, from Dubai, which has been in business for more than 50 years. And Majesty is their luxury brand that they came out with about 20 some odd years ago. I've got to say, they've done a really good job. They have a lot of experience building very high quality yachts. So what I like about the design and concept behind this brand is that in Dubai, the boating is very similar to South Florida. You go out, you come back, there's shallow waters. So they actually build a boat that's very, very usable in South Florida. All right, now let's go check out the rest of the boat because you're gonna love this. And here we get into the main salon, which is probably the best part of this boat, except for the other two levels are also very, very nice. But you have a lot of space in here, okay? We've got a beautiful finish all around the boat with leather ceilings, recessed lighting. But let me tell you something about this factory, right? They produce everything in-house, including the furniture, all the fit and finishes, which make a more consistent product. Now notice that the furniture is all floating, so you could rearrange everything however you'd like it. So you could open up this room, you could put the couches on either side. There's a lot of functional, usable space in this main salon. So for example, even the dining room table could be removed and you could put a bar area there and make this an amazing entertainment space. A boat of 140 feet, you could probably entertain anywhere around 50 to 100 people and not feel cramped, which is pretty cool. All right, and my favorite thing about this salon is the natural light. Just check out the floor to ceiling windows all around. It's almost like you have a 360-degree view. I mean, granted, the front you don't have, but you know, you just feel almost like you're outside on this boat, which is pretty cool. And this table with the Stingray, the finishes on this boat are absolutely gorgeous. I also want to point out the flow and the color scheme. Now I have to remind you that this is designed by Cristiano Gatto, one of the top interior designers in the world, and it shows. Now, I was a chef, so this is probably one of my favorite or crucial parts of any boat. Look at this galley. They've spared no expense. They've got marble countertops. This is a bigger galley than most people's kitchens at home. And we've got top of the line appliances. You've got big refrigerators here. I mean, this boat's just designed perfectly for entertaining. I mean, you got your chef, your cooking stuff, you got your everything. I mean, what a flow. And then what's really smart from a design perspective is that the crew have their own entrance at the back, so they don't have to walk through the common areas of the boat. I mean, wow! Look at this. Look at all the natural light in here. I need my like sunglasses for this. This is amazing. Ah, wow, what a beautiful master. You got the couch here. Look at these sliding doors that open up with a porch out here. This is a master that crushes most masters on a boat this size, I gotta say. Big king size bed, big closet space, and I mean, overall, just a great design. You don't really feel like you're on a boat. You feel more like you're in a condo, hotel, cool room with like the balcony. And I mean, I gotta show you this, right? Because this is for real. Look how cool this is. You could set up chairs and a table, have a breakfast out here. It's actually unbelievable to have something like this in your bedroom when you wake up in the Caribbean with crystal clear blue water. I mean, this boat's all about the vibe, right? Look at this. Look how cool the stuff that they make in these boats. It's just so intuitive and like, you know, this boat's so high tech, LEDs everywhere. You walk into a room, the lights just go on. You don't have to look for a light switch or anything. They just go on. You walk up to a door and the thing just opens up. Not to mention, you've got Bang & Olufsen speakers throughout the entire boat, which is top of the line stuff. Now, I don't normally shoot bathrooms, but this bathroom is sick. You've got the backlit marble. This thing's a spa. And you've got color LEDs, watch, in the shower. So when the rain comes down, the water changes color. I mean, it's the little things, right? You've got the waterfall tub here. So, you know, this is coming out. it's just a feeling, you know? This boat's got really cool, it's got really cool like options and, you know, things to make you feel good. So one of my favorite things about this boat is the technology. So all the lights and doors are all automatic. So when you walk down the stairs, okay, check this out. When I get down here, the lights just magically come on. So you never ever looking for switches and stuff. And believe it or not, when you're on a boat, that's like a common problem. Like, where's the switch for this thing? But they've pretty much solved that problem with automation. So down here in the foyer of the guest cabins, you've got a large pantry for the supplies from the stew and the rest of the crew. And you've got 2 queen cabins and 2 twin cabins and very large windows in every cabin. So again, you get lots of natural light in this boat from pretty much every space that you're in. So one of my favorite areas of this boat is the foredeck, right up on the bow. You know, I always complain about a lot of the boat builders not making good use of the foredeck, but look at this. I mean, come on. Who does not want to be up here? This is so cool. It's right in front of the helm, big table, tables, couches. And just let me tell you from like an experience point of view, when you're up on the bow cruising around, you hear nothing. You feel nothing and you're just cruising along. You just hear the water. It's pure bliss, really. And then one thing to keep in mind though, is that they also kept space for the toys. So we did a video on Big Sky, which was the Ocean Fast, which had a huge foredeck area, but they didn't take advantage of the usable space for lounge area. And so they kept all the toys up there, but they really just missed out on this whole thing right here because this is a vibe. Captain's got one hell of a captain's quarters here. This is one heck of a helm station. Got everything right here. I mean, it looks like a lot of stuff, of course, but you know, you need it on a boat this size. And look how cool this old map here, right? And the captain's got his own table so he can have lunch and do his things here, put the charts out. It's a very spacious helm station. When I was a captain, I kind of felt a little bit slighted when the helm stations were, you know, a little bit crowded or cramped. So this makes me feel good in here. And back here, you've got a captain's quarters, which is pretty much the same as the rest of the guest quarters. So the captain feels good too. And the benefit of that is that the captain never really needs to leave the helm station, whether he's sleeping or whatever. If there's an alarm that goes off, he just wakes up and boom, he's right here. Now we get to probably one of the coolest sky lounges I've seen on any yacht with the best service bar ever. I mean, it's like practically an entire kitchen, is it not? So this sky lounge is really a sky lounge that's designed for entertaining, for families. So this is truly a sky bridge that is built for entertaining, whether it's for family or friends. Come have a look. Just check out the furniture arrangement and the design of this, the layout. It just feels so comfortable. You've got floor-to-ceiling glass windows, lots of natural light. You've got these really cool, like designer seats, and it's got my favorite game in the entire world. Just in case you don't know this, it's the oldest board game in the world, and I can smoke pretty much anybody. Try me. Automatic doors, how cool is that? Now, recessed lighting all around. This boat is absolutely beautiful inside and out, but now you get to see what you get when you take full advantage of a 27-foot beam, okay? You got a lot of space here. You've got a 4-top that can be converted to an 8-top, a big bar here, because everybody needs a bar. And by the way, there's a bar on every level of this boat, and cooktops. And you've got couches all around the perimeter of the boat. So you really got what I would consider a balcony with the best waterfront view that money can buy. Now, an interesting topic, I was speaking with the manufacturer, and they told me that you could even convert the Sky Lounge into another master cabin, which is pretty cool. But we like to party, so we kept it as an entertainment space. Not to mention, you've got the recessed, built-in Bang & Olufsen speakers out here as well. So this thing bumps. I mean, talk about a vibe. Okay, so you know I saved the best for last, right? Because this flybridge is probably one of the best fly bridges on a 140 that I've seen in a long time. So check out this jacuzzi. How fun does that look? You've got a huge sunroof that opens and closes. You've got a big table here. You got a davit for a slide. Everybody needs a slide. And check out the bar area here. This is OG shit right here. You've got a huge cooktop here. This is the dream fly bridge. And believe it or not, there's a movie theater on the fly bridge, which is pretty cool. You've got this TV that comes down from the ceiling. What's your favorite movie? What are we watching tonight?
Fucking Indiana Jones, baby.
I vote Scarface, but that's just me. So now we're on the aft deck. This boat's 140 feet long, right? But remember, boats are not measured by length, they're measured by volume. So what I like about this boat is it's 27 feet wide and it's only 7 feet deep, so the draft is 7 feet. You can get into most of the shallow waters in South Florida and the Bahamas. Now, check this out. Each side of this boat has a porch that goes out about 3 feet on each side, which adds up to about a 32-foot beam, which is a lot of space. And finally, my favorite thing about this boat is that it goes 20 knots. Can you imagine a 140-foot boat going 20 knots? That's very fast for a boat this size. All right, so I want to show you a very special part of this boat, which is the beach club. So just picture this. Garage door flips up, swim platform in the water, you've got all this space with a bunch of couches, and you're just chilling, listening to music. You've got crystal clear blue waters all around you. You've got the toys out. This beach club is second to none. It's very well designed, and it's one of my favorite parts of the boat. You've got a huge, what do you call this thing?